welcome to Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center. We have the national anthem being played. We are live from the Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center on the campus of John Carroll University for the Ohio Athletic Conference Women's Basketball Championship game. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Ron Cruzy, where Ohio Northern and John Carroll will do battle. They're introducing the starting lineups as we speak. It's a loud, it's a noisy crowd, and it's an interesting matchup between a little bit of a Cinderella and Ohio Northern University and a very strong John Carroll squad.
Yeah, number 7 seed Ohio Northern defeated number 2 seed Baldwin Wallace 70-53 in the quarterfinals, and then defeated number 3 seed Marietta 59-55 in the semifinals. They're led by 5'10" senior Jenna Dirksen, who is averaging 14.2 points a game. This is ONU's 3rd straight year of reaching the final championship game. For the John Carroll Blue Streaks, their number 1 seed they got here by defeating number 8 seed Wilmington 76-70, and number 5 seed Otterbein 62-53 in the semifinals. This is the first time that the Blue Streak women program has hosted an OAC title game, and the second time they have advanced to the title game. John Carroll's led by 5'10" sophomore Nicole Heffington, who averages 15.1 points and 6.5 rebounds a game.
It's a lively crowd here at John Carroll University, and Ohio Northern, as you see, they're trying to do something that is quite unusual as far as knocking off seeded teams in this tournament, but you also have to go back to John Carroll. Kelly Morone has built a very solid program here with the Blue Streaks, and it's capped off by this season as the Blue Streaks have a 21-6 record and an opportunity to make the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, and 2 of those 21 wins came at the expense of Ohio Northern. They beat the Polar Bears on December 15th, 76-50, but Ohio Northern came back on the 9th of February, and they were Ohio Northern was defeated 56-54, so they got it down to a 2-point game.
And the opening tip will go to the Blue Streaks, and John Carroll will have the basketball. On the offense, as you can see them there in the white, gold, and blue. Jump shot from outside, no good, and the rebound comes down to Ohio Northern. And Ohio Northern's last loss, after winning 4 in a row, came against the same John Carroll team on the Polar Bears home floor.
Right, that was the 56-54 win over the Polar Bears.
Ohio Northern with the basketball. Dirksen will take the 3. Shot's a little bit strong and off target. Here come the Blue Streaks.
I would imagine it's going to take just a little longer time for each team to get where they need to be. The nerves and jitters to start out the game, it might be pretty rugged here at the beginning of the game.
Lots of emotions that need to be controlled here in the early going. 3-point shot no good, and Emily Mesher will come down with a rebound.
And we've seen those first two shots, one by Northern and one by John Carroll. Both were long and didn't connect on the rim. So that's just adrenaline showing up there.
And of course, as you can see, as you take a look at this, there you see it, the student body here at John Carroll, and it looks like it consists of a considerable number of football players.
Yeah, they're right below us, and you can multiply it by 5 the way it sounds up here.
John Carroll, they'll get it inside. It's going to be tipped out of bounds there by Alyssa Manley. So John Carroll will inbound it.
Ohio Northern's held their opponents to 58.7 points a game. They lead the OAC in points allowed.
Nicole Heffington, number 23, is the standout for John Carroll. All freshmen a year ago, and there's a turnover by John Carroll. Early going, two teams looking to put something on the board. As you said, John, a little bit of nerve action going on. Northern whisks with the basketball over to Mesher. Mesher looks inside. Dirksen will run to the left side. Taken away by John Carroll. Here comes Heffington. Over to her left side. Comes back inside. Short jumper and no good by Pittinger. And Ohio Northern will have the rebound.
So both teams just getting one shot and then that's out. Ohio Northern has about a 4 rebound margin, a +4, whereas John Carroll actually has a -0.7 in the rebounding margin.
Inside move, and Mesher's shot is no good, and she'll draw the foul.
Other than that, the numbers are pretty even. Ohio Northern 62.1 points a game. John Carroll averages 69 points a game. Field goal percentage, they both shoot 40% from the field.
Mesher's first off target, 7:23 to go in the OAC Women's Championship game. From the Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center, as Ohio Northern will take a 1-point lead.
Emily Mesher came into the game 25 of 29 for 86% from the free throw line. They're making 1 out of 2.
John Carroll with the basketball. Inside, Heffington puts the shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Tori Wiss. Manley will bring it up court. Guarded by Shmoo Pryor, number 32. Ward, turnaround jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. Comes down to John Carroll. Spear with the basketball. Karin, number 14. She'll go to the right side. Pushes it back out. Inside it comes to Pittinger, and outside it goes, and first goal of the night. Shmoo Pryor with the bucket.
Coming into the game averaging 6.4. She's a 5'5" senior from Niagara Falls, New York.
Pittinger, of course, with the assist as Manley tries to drive it inside. It'll be a turnover, and more substitutes in the game for John Carroll. And Olivia Nagy will come in, number 44, a 6'2" freshman out of Lakewood for John Carroll. Up court comes Spear. She's on the right side. Heffington back over to Spear. John Carroll being patient. Graham gets it inside. Shot by Nagy, no good, and Dirksen will have the rebound.
John Carroll's been able to get the ball inside the paint, but unable to convert the point.
Pass to Lexi Jacobs, and her return will go out of bounds, and John Carroll will inbound it. It's Sarah Sprecher will inbound it.
So Northern has to do a better job right now taking care of the basketball. They average 13.6 turnovers a game. John Carroll averages 16.7 turnovers a game. So
Spear down the lane, and she'll score. Karen Spear with the first bucket. John Carroll with a 5-1 lead here. Opening quarter of basketball in the OAC Women's Championship game. Dirksen inside the arc, no good. Rebound. Spear up court quickly. Heffington, she'll toss it back over to the other side. They get it inside to Nagy. The big freshman turnaround, no good, and the rebound will come down to Ward for Ohio Northern, but the foul is going to be on the other 44, Olivia Nagy.
That time Ward did a nice job boxing out.
4:38 to go here in the opening quarter play. John Carroll 5, Ohio Northern 1. Action here at the Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center, and so far both teams are really caught in the game of emotions, Ron.
Yeah, I think the nerves, anxiousness of a championship game. We played just a little over 5 minutes, and I think the game is getting a little cleaner right now. So far, just too many turnovers, missed shots, but once they settle in, you're going to see a good ball game.
Yeah, you're shooting here in the early opening 4+ minutes of play. Ohio Northern, of course, still looking for that first field goal, and John Carroll only 2 out of 7 from the field. On the rebounding aspect, defensive boards, it's a 5-4 advantage for Ohio Northern. Our score 5-1. OAC Women's Championship game from the campus of John Carroll University. And Ohio Northern will have the basketball after the timeout. Inbounding it for the Polar Bears will be Tori Wiss. And number 20, Lexi Jacobs, will bring it up court. Guarded closely by Spear. Jacobs goes to the left side. Almost a steal as Spear makes an aggressive defensive play as the pass intended for Emily Brock.
So John Carroll shows their speed and quickness. Karen Spear from Chardon, a 5'3" senior, very quick out front.
Ohio Northern could use a bucket here as we approach the 4-minute mark. Ward will lose the basketball. Up court quickly. The blue streak. Spear thinks about it. Back over to Sprecher as they work it on the perimeter. Heffington back over to Sprecher. Sarah Sprecher over to Carlson. And Spear will set it up.
John Carroll looking to go inside now, takes a 3.
Dirksen with a rebound. Here comes Jacobs for Ohio Northern. Down the lane, dumps it off to Ward. She's trapped underneath the basket against Nagy, but makes a nice move, and Sydney Ward with a nice bucket.
Yeah, maybe that'll get her going. She fumbled it at first, didn't receive the pass of the previous possession, but that time a nice left-handed layup.
3-point shot, no good by Heffington. And again, Ohio Northern doing a nice job on the boards.
Yes, they are. I think that could be a very important part of the ball game by the time it's over.
That's Tori Wiss, senior out of Ada. And we have the first lead change of the afternoon as Ohio Northern has a 6-5 lead over John Carroll. Pass for Nagy inside, and Olivia will lose it out of bounds, and that's a turnover for John Carroll.
Yeah, Tori Wiss doesn't shoot very many threes. She's 13 of 47 on the season, so that was make her 14 of 48. That's only like 27%, but she put that one in.
You look at turnovers, Ohio Northern has had 4 and John Carroll 2. First quarter of play. OAC Women's Championship game, Ohio Northern with a 1-point lead. Mesher tries to make the move inside and will draw the foul.
Nice move there by Emily Mesher, a 6-foot junior from Marion Local. Again, she averages 86% from the free throw line. 6.3 rebounds a game. 8.2 points a game.
She connects on that free throw. Ohio Northern with the lead, 7-5. 2:29 to go here. Opening quarter of basketball. Second free throw also good. Ohio Northern now with a 3-point lead.
And ONU would be very happy to turn this into a free throw shooting contest. 76% from the line for the season. John Carroll 62%.
Danny Carlson with the shot, but there's a whistle away from the ball, and that's going to go against Ohio Northern. And number 11, I do believe, Alyssa Manley.
Katie Eiliff comes in the game, 5'10" freshman.
Spear will handle the basketball, top of the key. Tries to go down the lane, pushes it back out in the corner, and the shot there a little bit short by Sprecher. And again, the rebound comes down to Ohio Northern. And that comes down to Kate Eiliff. Almost a reach by Carlson. Ohio Northern will maintain possession. They try to get it down low to Mesher, working on the block. Turnaround jumper. Mesher.
Nice strong move there by Mesher, taking it right to the defender. Got right over the top.
Ohio Northern's lead now at 5. Inside the lane, short jumper doesn't go for Sprecher. And again, the rebound comes down to Ohio Northern. Boy, Ohio Northern is just dominating on the boards.
Yes, they are. Just every shot, just one shot at a time, and then they get the rebound.
Mesher comes across. Working with the basketball is Manley. It's going to be a jump ball. Manley stopped the dribble and got herself into trouble, but Ohio Northern University coach Michelle Duran wanted a foul called.
So that's Ohio Northern's 5th turnover here already in the first quarter.
Manley will inbound the basketball. Dirksen shot just a little bit short. Rebound, it comes down to Pittinger, but she'll lose it out of bounds. So a rebound and a turnover.
She couldn't quite hang on to it, lost it out of bounds.
Quickly off Ohio Northern's bench comes Jacqueline Yankel. Yankel, a 5'10" junior out of Cardinal Mooney. Pass down low, intended for Mesher. It's going to be off John Carroll.
That time went high-low, tried to post Mesher up down low, but the pass was deflected.
Ohio Northern will inbound it. Get it back out to Abby Weeks. She'll take the short jumper, a little bit short. Rebound. Crowd wanted to travel, but Weeks will counter with a basket.
Yeah, could have been a traveling call. They didn't call it, and Weeks got the easy 10-footer.
John Carroll working the basketball. Sarah Spicer, number 15 in the game for John Carroll, as Weeks will come up with a loose basketball, and that's a turnover by John Carroll. 12-5 our score, 7-point lead for Ohio Northern.
Good ball movement this time by the Polar Bears.
Shot no good, and a rebound as time expires.
There was called a foul. I think they called it on Mesher.
That'll go against Mesher, so that's going to be the end of the quarter. So our score, Ohio Northern 12, John Carroll 5. We'll return right after this.
A member of NCAA Division III, the OAC features outstanding educational programs in a small class setting, while offering competitive athletic opportunities in 23 sports. 10 private colleges and universities form the OAC, the nation's premier small athletic conference. The Ohio Athletic Conference, where a proud history meets the promise of tomorrow.
Ohio Northern ends the first quarter on an 11-0 run, Ron.
Yeah, they settled down before John Carroll did. Oh, boy.
There's the counter for John Carroll as Shmoo Pryor, 5'5" senior out of Niagara Falls. Cuts that lead to 4 points, and John Carroll's going to change it around, Ron.
Yeah, that's her second three, but they're putting pressure now farther out on the floor.
Weeks with a jumper, and Abby Weeks will connect.
She's found the range. That's 2 in a row for her.
14-8 our score. Ohio Northern with the lead. Pryor back out to Pittinger. Spear down the lane. The shot no good by Nagy.
Boy, they missed several shots on the inside that could have very easily been made. Probably a difference in the ball game, 6 points.
Weeks off the pick from Wiss. They move it around the outside. Manley in the corner. Back over to Yankel. Weeks looks inside as Mesher cuts in front of Pryor. Defense of John Carroll collapses. Mesher's shot just a little bit short as she had to take it as the shot clock ran down.
Yeah, that time she was guarded. She had 3 blue streaks around her. Did Mesher, and they got it into her anyway.
Heffington loses the basketball. Heffington 0 for 2 from the field, and the sophomores having a tough go of it here against Ohio Northern. Dirksen handling the basketball. Over to Manley. Ward comes out for Ohio Northern. Dirksen back over to Weeks, who's had the hot hand, and boy, oh boy, Ron.
She continues to shoot it well. That's 3 in a row for her.
8-point lead for Ohio Northern. Pryor, she hit the 3 earlier. Shmoo Pryor.
That's 3 threes for Pryor.
9 out of 11 John Carroll points is from Pryor.
I think maybe they'll look for her the next time down the floor. But they won't be the only one. Ohio Northern will find her too. They need to close out on her.
3 out of 4 from the field, and Pryor shooting, keeping John Carroll in this one. Shot from 3-point range, no good. As
Pryor with 9 of the 11 blue streak points.
Abby Adler's shot off target. John Carroll putting some pressure on.
Full court press.
There's Dirksen for three. No good. Nagy with the rebound. She'll get it to Pryor.
So once again, Ohio Northern gets a good look from the three-point line, just unable to make it.
Heffington, short jumper, rims in and out. This time, John Carroll will keep the basketball. Emily Brock into the lineup for Ohio Northern.
Now Weeks goes out, so they're going to have to find somebody else to shoot the basketball.
Heffington will take the shot, no good, and Dirksen grabs that rebound. Ward on Heffington, makes the move, shot no good, tipped out of bounds. It's going to be John Carroll basketball. So far on the boards, Ohio Northern with a 13-8 advantage on the defensive boards. Offensively, it's split evenly at 2.
Yeah, Ohio Northern hasn't had any trouble with the John Carroll press, but when they get it down, it just takes too much time off the shot clock. By the time they get it down, then they end up taking a quick shot.
Spears shot no good. Dirksen with the rebound. Ohio Northern moving to the basketball. Manley, Brock, shot no good, rebound. Spear, up court quickly, Adler with it. Spear, top of the key. Adler inside.
There's a mismatch down there. Wiss is on the post player.
It's like Carlson in the shot from outside, and Bree Pittinger hits the shot, and it's a 3-point deficit for John Carroll.
Yeah, so Pittinger didn't get the inside shot, so she goes out and hits the outside shot. So that just makes it doubly tough for Ohio Northern to guard her.
Shot from the outside by Dirksen, no good, but then the rebound.
And who they call that on?
It's going to go against number 30, Abby Adler, I believe.
Boy, looked like she might have had good position. That could have went either way, I think.
Right in front of the home cheering section, the student body. Ohio Northern will inbound it. Inside it goes.
Oh, boy. Miscommunication there. She gets an easy layup. That was Katie Eiliff.
Eiliff with the bucket, and Ohio Northern's lead back to 5. 5:08 to play. John Carroll, Spear with it, top of the key. Shot no good by Heffington. I'll tell you what, Shmoo Pryor, she just happens to be everywhere where that basketball's at. Shot a little bit long by Spear, who's very frustrated with that miss.
That was a rare offensive rebound by the Blue Streaks, but unable to convert it into points.
Let's see what Ohio Northern can do. They can push this lead to 7 with a field goal here or more. Spear goes for the steal, but the shot partially blocked by Adler. Great hustle again by Pryor. We've got a timeout on the floor with 4:28 to go here in the second period of play. And Ron, as we take a look at this, Ohio Northern continuing to do the job here with a 5-point lead despite John Carroll making several runs at them.
Right, they went on a dry spell there for a little bit. They were hung up on 15 and 16, but they're doing a good job against the press. I think if they keep that on, I think you'll see Ohio Northern come down and attack that, try to score against that press. Once you do that, then they have to take that pressure off. But for right now, they're handling the press very well. And for the Blue Streaks, they just got to relax and start shooting their threes like they're capable of doing. They're shoot the three at a 34.5 clip %wise. So Right now, the only girl that's hitting from the three-point line is Pryor, and they got to know where she's at. The ball has to go through her probably every time down the floor right now. See if she can get a clear shot at the bucket.
Timeout with 4:28 and Ohio Northern and a 5-point lead. And so many times in these games, these two teams are playing a lot of different players here early because they know that's a lot of basketball to be played here this afternoon.
All right, there they finally, somebody other than Pryor finally scored, and that was Danny Carlson that made that shot. She averages 8.7 points a game, a 5'9" junior from Kent, Ohio.
And the lead is at 2 points for Ohio Northern. Dirksen, shot no good, scrap for the rebound. Will come down to Ohio Northern, good effort. There's the steal. On the breakaway, a Spear, and we are tied with 3:46 to play in the first half.
She's got to be the fastest player out there to Spear.
Dirksen with it as Ohio Northern has to go against the students section as a background here at John Carroll University. Scrap for the rebound, and Spear, or rather make that Sprecher, comes up with that jump ball, and Ohio Northern will send Weeks and Mesher back into the lineup.
Spear's playing like a girl that doesn't want to play her last game today. She's a 5'3" senior from Chardon.
Ohio Northern with the basketball. Weeks, who had the hot hand, or who has had the hot hand here in the first half for Ohio Northern, with the basketball. Turnaround jumper is going to get the roll. And Spear will bring it up court. Ohio Northern 20-18. Spear looks inside. Back over to Carlson. The shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Ohio Northern. Jacobs with the rebound. Dirksen now with the basketball. Inside to Mesher. Mesher, nice move. Shot doesn't go. And Heffington will get the rebound.
I think Ohio Northern will be happy to have that every time. Just a nice move by Mesher, unable to get the left-hander in.
Pryor goes down the lane and will draw the foul. Only each team with one foul here in the second quarter of play. Free throw off target. All sorts of substitutes off of both teams' benches here on this dead ball.
So Pryor has 3 threes for 9 points. From the foul line, she's 22 of 36, 61% on the year.
Second free throw is good, makes it a 1-point game.
So that's 10 points for Pryor. She averages 6.4.
Dirksen, top of the arc over to Weeks. Weeks looks inside for Mesher. Guarded closely there by Olivia Nagy. Manley handling the basketball for Ohio Northern. Weeks to Wiss. Wiss is going to make a move.
Oh,
nice move. Shot doesn't go, but she gets her own rebound. We'll push it back out to Mesher. Boy, Ohio Northern just missed on that one.
A nice move there by Wiss, but her height got her into trouble there. She's 5'8", and she's going up against the tall girls in there, and that paid the advantage for John Carroll.
Weak shot no good, and Spear with it. She motors up court. Back over to Heffington for the lead, and John Carroll, 1:25 to go. They'll take the lead, 22-20 on Heffington's jump shot.
So the leading scorer for John Carroll now found the range from the three-point line.
Dirksen over to Weeks. Mesher's open. She'll get fouled and connect. Great a great pass there inside, and Mesher was open and made the basket.
Yeah, that was not an easy pass. She saw Mesher open just for a second and got her the ball from the baseline. That's, you know, normally you want a 45-degree angle pass from the wing, and she was a little deep, but still got it to her.
Abby Adler with the foul, as you saw it on our replay. Emily Mesher will have an opportunity here to put Ohio Northern into the lead. Free throw is good. 1:04 to go. Spear with it. Heffington tries to make her move. Wiss is on her. Spear will take it. No good, and Weeks grabs the rebound for Northern. Manley across the timeline. Still with the basketball. Tries to feed Mesher. It's going to go out of bounds. Tip.
She's fortunate there. She got caught up in the air. Fortunate that the Blue Streaks knocked that ball out of bounds.
Sarah Spicer, number 15, into the lineup for John Carroll. Dirksen into the lane, dumps it off to Mesher.
Oh, another nice pass.
25-22, Ohio Northern with a 3-point lead. Weeks goes for the steal. She gets it on the breakaway. Up and in. Ohio Northern with 5-point lead.
Yeah, what a first half there for Meeks. That's probably not the foul you want with 4 seconds to go.
Ohio Northern University bench a little frustrated by the foul, but 4 seconds remain in the first half.
It's going to put Spear at the line. She's 33 of 50 on the season, 66%.
Free throw is good. Second free throw is good, and it's Ohio Northern 27-24. Dirksen from half court, a little bit short. Our halftime score, Ohio Northern 27, John Carroll 24. We will return to John Carroll University and Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center with a special interview here at halftime right after this.
NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call.
Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
A member of NCAA Division III, the OAC features outstanding educational programs in a small class setting, while offering competitive athletic opportunities in 23 sports. 10 private colleges and universities form the OAC, the nation's premier small athletic conference. The Ohio Athletic Conference, where a proud history meets the promise of tomorrow.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
Laredo Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out LaredoLanes.com for more info.
At That Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals. You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
We are live at John Carroll University. Women's championship game of the Ohio Athletic Conference. And this afternoon we've got a special guest with us, Tim Gleason, the OAC commissioner. And Tim, how have all the tournaments been going for the OAC this season?
Well, you can see the score here. 3-point game. That seems to be what most of the games have been like, but it's very competitive.
As you look at the OAC, how would you recap the season? What would be your evaluation of what's gone on so far in the conference?
Total balance. You know, we have the 7 seed here in the championship game for the women. On the men's side, we had 3 co-champions, and we could have had 4. That's crazy. And then on the men's side, we had all kinds of upsets, and on the women's side, we had all kinds of upsets. So it goes to show you the balance, you know, that we have from top to bottom. We're very proud of that.
As you look at the future in the OAC, is there anything that our audience might be interested in? What's going to happen in the future in the conference?
No, I just think you'll see more competitive balance because we have such great coaches in the league. Really great coaches that could be successful on any level. And when you have great coaches, they're great with what they do, X's and O's and recruiting. So what you're going to see more of is a lot of across the board balance with our competitive balance.
All right, thank you very much, Tim, for joining us. We'll be back with more basketball from John Carroll University. It's Ohio Northern and John Carroll right after this.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
Place for Pets, we offer classes for puppies to seniors, puppy kindergarten, family dog, advanced or top dog, and agility classes. If you're looking for a place for your dog to play, we offer doggy daycare. Let them play in a monitored, temperature-controlled area. Doggy daycare is available Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Screening is required. At That Place for Pets, our groomers are ready to help your pet look their best. Call today for your appointment. That Place for Pets, for playing, training, and grooming, where every dog can be a top dog.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with high-quality Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada, Kenton, and Bellefontaine, you are never far from quality auto parts and services.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Back here at John Carroll University, Ohio Northern with the 3-point lead at halftime. And Ron, it was a rather interesting first half. Ohio Northern did a very nice job on the boards, and that's one of the reasons that they have a 3-point lead.
Right. Score at the end of the first quarter, 12-5. Then the Blue Streaks outscored the Polar Bears 19-15 in the second quarter. From the 3-point line, the Blue Streaks were 5 of 12, and Ohio Northern 1 of 6. From the floor, Ohio Northern 11 of 28. The Blue Streaks 8 of 28. Big difference is the rebounds. 22 rebounds for the Polar Bears, 15 for the Blue Streaks. Of those 15, only 3 were offensive rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds for Ohio Northern. They're led by Abby Weeks with 10 points, Emily Mesher with 10. The Blue Streaks, Pryor with 10. She's 3 of 4 from the 3-point line.
And John Carroll will have the basketball, and they'll start the second half of play in our third quarter of OAC Women's Tournament Basketball Championship. Pryor shot a little bit short, rebound shot no good, but Adler will come away with a rebound.
Once again, the Blue Streaks just unable to make the 2 or 3 foot shots.
Spear with it, back out to Adler. It's going to be a turnover. Manley has it for Ohio Northern. Dirksen goes to the corner, whisks to Manley's left. Pryor will defend Manley.
One other thing, Dave, that was important on the stat sheet was the leading scorer for Ohio Northern, Jenna Dirksen, no points. And for the Blue Streaks, Nicole Heffington, only 3 points.
So the defense is doing the jobs on the big scorers.
It could be the first one of those two that goes on a run will have control of the ball game.
Very interesting to note that stat. Karin Spear will bring it up court and across the timeline. She goes to the right side and Adler. Adler to the left side. Pryor. Definitely a 3-point threat, goes down the lane, but the shot's no good, and Mesher will have the rebound for Ohio Northern. Manley with it against Pryor. Back over to Wiss. Manley in the corner. Ohio Northern only 1 out of 6 from three-point land as Dirksen has the basketball. She'll go down the lane. Shot no good. Pryor tips it, but it'll come back down to Wist. Dirksen on the baseline. Makes her move, dumps it off to Mesher, back out to Dirksen. Jenna Dirksen's first bucket of the afternoon.
So Dirksen is the first of the two to draw the shot. So we'll see once what Heffinger can do on this end of the floor.
Adler, off-balance shot is gonna fall. Three-point difference.
Abby Adler, 5'9" sophomore from Lakewood.
Heffington with the steal, gets it to Spear, back to Heffington. Got it.
No.
Nicole Heffington ties it up.
Just like that, the two leading scorers come to life.
3 subs will come off the John Carroll bench in a moment. They are tied at 29 here in the first portion of the third quarter. Approaching the 7-minute mark. Turnaround jumper, and that's Dirksen, and she counters.
2 in a row for Dirksen, so we'll see. It's senior versus sophomore.
Top of the key, shot no good. And that was Bree Pittinger with the shot. Mesher will go off, and Sydney Ward, number 44, in for Ohio Northern. Also in for Ohio Northern, number 22, Jacqueline Yankel.
So Dirksen goes out of the game. She goes down to the end of the bench, so she might have a health problem. Taking her right shoe off, so she might have twisted an ankle, maybe.
Ohio Northern with the basketball. Manley back out to Yankel. Manley with it, looks inside. Manley takes the shot. It doesn't go, but there's a foul on the rebound. That's going to go against Ohio Northern as Danny Carlson had position inside, and that will go against Sydney Ward, her first, and Ohio Northern's first. Spear back over to Heffington. Back out to Spear, or rather Sprecher, who pushes it in the corner to Heffington, or rather make that number 13, Danny Carlson. Carlson with a basket, and John Carroll has a 1-point lead. You got a feeling that this one is going to go down to the wire, Ron.
It sure has that look to it.
Weeks, shot no good. Carlson with a rebound.
So right now, Ohio Northern, their 2 leading scorers, Mesher and Dirksen, are both on the bench.
Wiss will chase the rebound down in the corner, and Weeks will bring it up court across the timeline, and Spear. Ball tipped back over to Dirksen, or rather make that Yankel on the baseline, but there's going to be a foul as Jacqueline made that move inside. Weeks will catch a break for Ohio Northern, and Emily Brock will come in. Manley to inbound it. Yankel. Left side to Brock. Yankel. Brock over to Manley. Katie Eiliff also in the game as Brock takes the shot and rolls around and out. John Carroll with a rebound. Heffington down the lane and will score. Ohio Northern shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Sprecher. John Carroll with a 3-point lead and going for more. Shot doesn't go. They get it back into Nagy. Ball on the floor, and Carlson will draw the foul. Pryor will come back into the lineup for John Carroll. Got a timeout with 4:27 to go. John Carroll is pulled into a 3-point lead against Ohio Northern.
Ohio Northern just 1 of 10 from the 3-point line. And for John Carroll, they're 7 of 16. That's 43, almost 44%. So that's the reason they're ahead by 3 points right now. So it's kind of the difference between the rebounding battle and the 3-point battle right now.
It's also interesting to note that Ohio Northern has played almost 17 minutes with the lead in this game so far.
Yeah.
So John Carroll now with a 3-point lead here in the late in the third quarter.
That timeout came at a good time. Kind of felt things slipping away there by Ohio Northern. The momentum has really switched to John Carroll.
Ohio Northern 13 out of 36 from the field for 36%. John Carroll starting to warm up a little bit. They are 12 out of 37 for 32%.
And Mesher's back in, and so is Dirksen for Ohio Northern.
Pryor will inbound it. And John Carroll goes into their offensive set. They lead by 3 points. Pryor behind the arc against Manley. Back over to Heffington. Heffington tries to work the baseline, but she'll pull it back out. Top of the key is Spear, or rather Sprecher, in the turnover. And Ohio Northern now can cut into that 3-point deficit. Manley's open. Can it be tied? And Alyssa Manley out of Bath High School in Lima connects.
Nice shot there by Manley. 5.6 points a game, 34% from the 3-point line, so she's very capable of making it.
Heffington with a move, gets her own rebound, puts it up, and looks like the foul will go against Katie Iliff inside.
Well, the message at halftime for John Carroll might have been, let's be a little bit more physical inside. They're, Ohio Northern was beating them on the boards in the first half. Right now, they come out very physical on the offensive end.
Heffington, the sophomore, puts John Carroll in the lead by a point. Second free throw also good.
So Havinger, all of a sudden, she's got 9 points.
3:25 to go, third quarter. OAC Women's Championship basketball game. Hope you are enjoying it. I'm Dave Helmstetter, alongside me, Ron Cruzy. There's the turnover by Ohio Northern. The Blue Streaks lead by 2 points. Heffington looks inside to Nagy. Left-handed sweep jump shot for the Blue Streak freshman.
That was a long time coming for John Carroll. The first half could not make that shot. Now they're making it.
4-point John Carroll lead. Dirksen shot no good. Heffington with a rebound. She'll bring it up court, and Sprecher will handle it as John Carroll goes into their offense. Carlson with the basketball. Sprecher looks inside for Nagy. That's where it's going. They'll push it back out, Sprecher, but she took a step.
Took an extra step, ball fake. Took the extra step before she put it on the floor.
Tori Wiss will return to the lineup for Ohio Northern.
Ohio Northern has what I would call their offensive group in the game right now. Wiss is back in the game. Mesher's in. Dirksen's in.
Brock with the basketball, back over to Manley. Manley working on Spear. Brock will take the three. Got it. Emily Brock, boy. Take a breath on that one, Ron.
That was a big time shot right there, right on time. If you're from Ohio Northern, that brings them within 1.
But John Carroll comes right back at it, and they do what they've been doing here in the second half, and that's get it to Heffington down low, or Nagy. Back out to Heffington. Nicole with the basketball. Back into Nagy. Carlson shot no good. Rebound to Manley. Now Ohio Northern can take the lead.
Yeah, this is going to go back and forth the way it looks to me.
Mesher gets it down low, working on Nagy. Left-handed shot off the glass.
A lot of move
good.
there. A little bit of up and under with her left hand.
And Ohio Northern with 1:29 to go. Third quarter has the lead. Down the lane goes Spear. Shot no good, and Mesher will get it.
Boy,
Mesher
Spear
is a demanding appearance down the middle. That is Mesher.
Yeah, the Spears girl, she is quick and feisty.
Inside Mesher, goes inside, dumps it off. Wiss, reverse layup.
Nice movement, ball movement there by the Polar Bears. Mesher with a nice bounce pass to who was that, Dave? That was Wiss that made that shot.
Very unselfish. Let's see if John Carroll can counter. Ball's going to go across the timeline. John Carroll turnover.
So just like that, when that last timeout was, everything was going John Carroll's way. After the timeout, momentum has switched back to Ohio Northern.
It's just amazing how quickly it turned.
It's been going back and forth practically the whole game, but especially here in the third quarter.
And you look at turnovers, and neither team has an awful lot of turnovers. Ohio Northern at 9, John Carroll with 8. Wiss with it in the wing. Looks inside for Mesher. Dirksen will get it. Off the glass, shot no good, and the scrap for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball.
And the possession arrow goes to Ohio Northern.
Carlson and Mesher both came down with the basketball. Brock inside to Dirksen. That favorite shot of hers, that little pullback. Nagy will grab that rebound, though. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Boy, we've got a great OAC Women's Championship contest, and we'll have more of it. The final drive is upon us. Ohio Northern 41, John Carroll 38. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
You know Stites Grocery as a discount grocery store for over 30 years. You know us for our great variety of food at very reasonable prices and our high-quality meat department where you can get our deli and meats at low prices. But did you know we've been catering for over 10 years? We specialize in wedding receptions and other events. We can customize your party with a variety of options. Stites Grocery and Catering in Lima. Stop in, call us, or check out our Facebook page for our daily deals.
The final 10 minutes, or at least what we think are the final 10 minutes of the women's OAC basketball season is upon us, Ron, and it's 41-38, 3-point Ohio Northern lead against John Carroll.
Yeah, it could come down to whoever has the ball last.
Pryor hits it, and you know that the Blue Streaks are going to come right back in this one.
That was her first 2-point basket. She's 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. That was all in the first half.
Great OAC basketball from John Carroll's campus in the Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center. Mesher gets the ball inside, but Carlson will foul her. And Ohio Northern will inbound it underneath their own basket.
We'll have to keep an eye on the foul situation, because if it comes down to foul shooting, Ohio Northern has the advantage there.
Open shot missed by Ohio Northern. Up court comes Spear. Out front, and John Carroll has the lead as Bree Pettinger makes the three-pointer, and John Carroll's up by 2. Mesher once again moved to her left side, and she converts, and we are tied at 43. Spear driving against Mesher. Shot doesn't go. Wiss has it. It goes off her hands to Dirksen, who calls timeout. She'll take a timeout, 8:47 to go, and they'll keep the basketball. And a very smart play there by Jenna Dirksen.
Right, you'd expect that from your senior leader, and that's exactly what they got from her there. We'll see if this timeout the score tied 43-43, 8:47 left.
There you see the Ohio Northern University coaching staff talking it over. And the Polar Bears. Great atmosphere for a tournament basketball game here this afternoon, Ron.
Yeah, it sure is. If you're close by, you want to stop in, catch these last 8 minutes.
Oh, who says it's only going to be 8?
Yeah. But we've seen a lot of OAC action this year. It's always competitive. Very good basketball. So it's too bad it's coming to an end here. But it is the championship game, and you're seeing a good one. Ohio Northern 3 of 13 from the three-point line. 7 of 17 are the Blue Streaks. Right now, that's what's keeping the game tied, is the Blue Streaks three-point shooting.
(43-43), 8:47 to go in this one. Take a look at some of the leaders on the boards. Jenna Dirksen with 6, and Emily Mesher with 6 for John Carroll. Karen Spear with 4, and Nicole Heffington with 4.
At halftime, we said the John Carroll had 3 offensive rebounds. Right now, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, they've got 7. So they picked it up on the inside on the offensive end.
Dirksen with the shot. Ohio Northern will pick up the loose basketball as Weeks will have it. Back over to Wiss. Manley.
That time the Blue Streaks come out and tried to trap the girl with the basketball, but Ohio Northern was able to see that and break it.
Dirksen, she'll handle it. Mesher rolls, Dirksen takes the shot, and Jenna Dirksen connects.
Boy, if she gets hot from the outside, look out.
48-43, Pryor tries to counter, and Mesher grabs the rebound, and his foul is going to be on Bree Pettinger on the rebound. Mesher had great position that time, Ron.
Yes, she did. They've gotten good position the whole ball game, especially in the first half. And that's what it's going to take, either team, both teams. It's going to take good defense and good fundamentals as far as rebounding, boxing out. And the team that does that the best is going to come out the winner.
5-point Ohio Northern lead, 7:33 to play. Inside Wish shot no good, and it's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow goes Ohio Northern's way.
Ohio Northern with a 5-point lead. You hate to say that's a very important possession, but boy, with a 5-point lead, the way this ball game's going, and if you could convert here and make it a 7 or 6-point ball game, that would be very impressive.
Dirksen, shot no good. Pryor somehow gets it away from Mesher. Spear with it. Heffington. Back over to Pettinger. And the whistle and the foul.
Wish moving her feet just didn't get there in time. Petting her with a nice move to the baseline, picking up the foul.
There you see Karen Spear on the inbounds pass. Back out to Nicole Heffington. Outstanding sophomore, shot a little bit short. Scrap for the rebound, and Pryor will have it. Spear is see Kelly Morone shouting instructions to her team. Jump shot from the outside, no good as Pettinger's shot off target, and Mesher with a rebound.
So right now for Ohio Northern, it's all about execution of their offense.
Mesher gets it back out to Manley. I think they wanted Mesher to go inside there. She had the advantage, but now she'll take the shot and hit it.
Right at the shot clock ran out.
How about that? The shot clock goes and Mesher hits it. We've got a timeout. John Carroll will take a timeout. We're going to take a break as well. Our score, Ohio Northern 50, John Carroll 43. We'll be back right after this.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
6 minutes, 15 seconds are left. Ohio Northern with a 7-point lead over John Carroll at 50-43. NCAA tournament berth at stake here this afternoon.
Coming down to the last 6 minutes of the ball game.
John Carroll takes the timeout. Spear will have it. Shot by Carlson, no good, and Dirksen will have that rebound. She'll come up court. She'll push it out to Manley for a three, but she took a step.
Yeah, she caught it and adjusted her feet so she get the shot, but one too many steps.
Just a little bit of a shuttle, and that's a turnover, and John Carroll will come right back. Spear over to Carlson. Back out to Heffington. Inside pass, Nagy working on Ward, and boy, Olivia Nagy with a nice move, and the Blue Streaks get an important basket.
So Nagy gets the ball inside right where she wanted it. Easy bucket right off the glass.
Ward will take it to the hoop, and
every call is
big,
drawing either approval or disagreement from the fans in front of us.
Of course, we're sitting in the student section.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of students here today. Ward's free throw just a little bit strong.
Sydney Ward, a 66% free throw shooter.
Nice shot of Sydney there. Ohio Northern scramble for the rebound. There's going to be a whistle. Possession arrow has it John Carroll's way. Mesher will come in, and Ward will go out. A little bit disgusted with herself, but nonetheless, 5:21 to go. Ohio Northern 50, John Carroll 45.
So just like that, down to 5.
Nagy goes inside. Sprecher, turnaround, doesn't go. All sorts of collisions for the rebound. But Ohio Northern did have the position that time.
Again, a good box out by Ohio Northern. You do that for a whole game, it causes frustration on the Blue Streak side, and that time they went over the back.
Manley will bring it up court against Spear. That's going to be an offensive foul against Ohio Northern.
So it must have been the chicken wing, right arm come out. I think the Blue Streaks might have oversold that a little bit, but they got the break. They got the ball. That's what they wanted. So they got a chance to cut into the 5-point deficit.
Inside to Heffington, trying to work that baseline. Back out to Carlson for three.
Hey, there's
Randy
a big
Carlson, 5'9" junior out of Kent, connects, and it's a 2-point game. And here come the Blue Streaks. Timeout, Ohio Northern. Momentum changing once again, and Ohio Northern wisely takes the timeout for this offensive possession.
Yeah, we'll see. Normally, the way the ball game's been going, whoever takes a timeout, they come out and regain the momentum a little bit. So we'll see what happens here with Ohio Northern, but give the Blue Streaks credit. They're doing what they can to cut into that lead, and they got it down to 2.
And Ohio Northern had a chance to even increase that lead even further from 7 points to 9.
Yeah, the offensive foul, that's a big call in the game so far. They have the ball ready to go up, but increase their lead, and all of a sudden the Blue Streaks come down. Not only do they regain the ball, but they throw it to the corner and hit the 3.
2-point difference in this one, 4:30 to go. Weeks will inbound it. Manley and Spear, they have battled all afternoon, Ron. Those two are going at it. Crowd wants a 5-second call. They try to get it to Mesher, but Spear tips it away. Whisks for 3. It's no good, but Weeks somehow gets that rebound. She's going to put it up and draw the foul against Nagy. Boy, that's very aggressive play by both teams.
Yeah, nice move there by Weeks. Basically, it went up with a scoop shot. Here you see it on the replay. Went under her and drew the foul.
So Weeks will step to the line. She connects.
She's an 83% free throw shooter, so the Polar Bears have the right player at the line. Her and Mesher at 86, Weeks at 83.
5'9" junior out of Mount Notre Dame.
And I guess if you shoot 83%, you get those kind of bounces.
That's right, you do. She'll catch a breather and she'll go out at that dead ball. And it's Ohio Northern's lead at 4 against John Carroll.
Here we are again, another big possession here. Blue Streaks need a bucket here to cut into the lead.
John Carroll 21-6 overall, 15-3 in OAC play. With the basketball, Carlson back out to Sprecher, back over to Heffington. Nagy running the baseline.
They're looking inside to Nagy.
There it is. Shot doesn't go, no foul as she gets her own rebound. Heffington with it. Works that baseline.
Oh,
what a move.
Nice
Nicole
move there.
Heffington.
Nice move there by Heffington.
Nicole Heffington with a great move and pulls her team within 2. Spear. Make that Sprecher with the steal. Tried to get it to Spear. And Sprecher with a big time play.
That's just some good basketball right there. You saw the steal come down, and then Ohio Northern with their transition defense hustles back and deflects a sure layup.
These two teams going all out. 3:18 remains. Heffington for the lead. Shot too strong, but Dirksen will have it.
Preckers on Dirksen. She's done a nice job today on her.
Outstanding guard play by John Carroll. They got two of the quickest that we've seen all year, that's for sure. Out front is Brock. She'll take it. Shot doesn't go, and Heffington will come down with it across the timeline. Nagy in the paint. And Wiss with the foul.
That was probably a good foul by Wiss there, because that looked like an easy bucket if she lets her get that shot off.
Take a look at it on the replay.
So they put her at the line where she shoots 54%. So it looks like a pretty good trade-off for the Polar Bears right now. But so Nagy comes up, makes a shot. Give her a lot of credit. 6'2" freshman from Lakewood. Averages 7.9 points a game. Comes up with a big free throw there.
For the tie, it's off the front of the iron. Basketball will come down to John Carroll. They can take the lead. I'll tell you, Spear knew right where to go with that basketball once she got it.
And once again, they foul her as soon as she catches the ball. Put her at the line again, so.
Tori Wiss will come back into the lineup for Ohio Northern in just a moment. We are tied at 52.
So Nagy has a chance to put the Blue Streaks ahead. She does it.
Made free throw by the freshman.
3 out of 4.
53-52, John Carroll with the lead. Brock with the basketball for Ohio Northern. Manley, Mesher rolls to the hoop. Inside to Mesher. Back out front to Manley. Spear on her.
And the Blue Streaks defense has really sharpened up here.
Dirksen gets that basketball from Manley, and that's the veteran leadership for Ohio Northern at work there. In the corner with the basketball is Adler, and they move it back out to Spear. Pryor, shot doesn't go. Rebound. Manley is going to find it for Ohio Northern in the corner.
So we've been saying it all day, but another big possession here. And a steal by Pryor.
Pryor in for the layup, and John Carroll has the lead. We've got a timeout on the floor. John Carroll has regained the lead. They're up 55-54 over Ohio Northern. That's a full timeout, so we will return right after this. .139 remains in this one, Ron. Boy, this is just typical of OAC basketball, isn't it?
Boy, both teams going right at each other, especially on the defensive end. They're not giving up anything easy. Whoever wins this is going to earn it.
Pressure out front by John Carroll has just been tremendous here in the last, well, for the whole game, but especially here in the last few minutes.
They have picked it up there just nose to nose with the basketball. And it's paid off for them. A couple steals led to 4 points, and that's a big part of the ball game right now. They're picking them up man-to-man, full court now again.
Brock will have the basketball. Pryor will guard her. Brock to the left side. Back out to Wiss, looks inside for Mesher. She'll take a 15-footer and hit it. That's what you call a big-time basket.
Yeah, nice move off the dribble. Stop, shot, fake, and up and in.
And Ohio Northern has regained the lead by a point. Spear down the lane. Oh, my.
She's left-handed.
What a shot.
She's left-handed, went up, put that up with her right hand off the glass and in. A nice move there by Spear.
Spear, what a shot. John Carroll up by a point. Dirksen looks for Mesher, tipped away. Pryor has it. Fast break. There's going to be a foul and into the student section. As you can see it there, Karen Spear. They try and sort through things. Let's take another look at it, Ron.
Well, a nice pass there by Pryor. Yeah, she got fouled, but I don't think that's intentional. She just went for the basketball and missed it.
Lots of folks wants an intentional foul, but
I think that's the correct call. She oversold it a little bit, I think, but give her credit. She went up hard with the ball.
Officials letting everything settle down. She obviously got hit hard, and of course there's all sorts of dynamics going on between the John Carroll bench, the Ohio Northern bench, the student section, and the officials taking a moment for everybody to catch their breath. Free throw is off target.
57% from the free throw line. She's only gone to the line 14 times before this ball game. Made 8.
Karen Spear, a 5'3" senior. She'll connect on that second one, and there's a timeout with 42.2 seconds left. And boy, this is exciting basketball, Ron.
It doesn't get any better than what we're seeing here today. Back and forth, two teams, number-wise, very close, and it's showing up there today. Ohio Northern got beat by them by 23 points their first game, or 26 points, 76-50. But over the season, they improved. February 9th, John Carroll won that ball game 56-54, a game much like today's game.
And a lot at stake here in the OAC Women's Championship game, of course. NCAA berth on the line as these two teams, Ohio Northern, very used to this position. John Carroll, not so much, but nonetheless always a strong team over the last 4 to 5 years under their coach Marone.
We'll see once what Ohio Northern comes up with here. I would look for Dirksen or Mesher.
Clock approaching 30 seconds. Shot clock is at 18. Down the lane, Dirksen shot up and in. Wow, what a shot. Timeout, John Carroll.
Nice move by Dirksen. She wasn't going to be denied. She got that ball on the three-point line, just lowered her head, and away she went. Took a nice shot, underhand shot to get it in. Now 27 seconds left. John Carroll, we'll see what they come up with. You got to look at their leading scorer for the season, and that is Heffington, averaging 15.1 points a game. She's been on and off here. She scored some points here in the second half, only 3 points the first half. Ohio Northern's done a good job on her. I would also look at if Nagy's still in the game, a 6'2" freshman. She's been having a lot of success on the inside. Pryor on the outside if they go for an outside shot. And you still have the speed. You have the speed of number 15, or excuse me, number 5, is it Sprecher? She can take it to the hole. So you're looking at a lot of girls out here with some speed, able to beat their man and take it to the basket. Spear has the speed.
And Spear has the basketball. Weeks will defend her. The season at stake here, folks. Sit back and enjoy it. Spear to the right side. Carlson looks inside. Nagy and Mesher doing battle. Nagy comes back out. Pryor's open. Got it! With with 1.8 seconds left. She hits the three. Ohio Northern takes the timeout.
She hit the big shots in the first half, 3 of 4 from the three-point line. Kind of quiet here in the second half, but give them credit. They found her wide open at the top of the key. She nailed it.
She may have been quiet in the second half, but that shot woke this place up as if it was ever asleep, I guess.
That was the loudest shot of the second half.
Wow. 1.8 seconds left.
All right, now Ohio Northern will get the ball out at midcourt. That's something in the girls' game that you don't see in the boys' game. So they'll take it out at half court. They got 1.8. You got time for a pass and a shot, maybe a pass and return pass to the person taking it out and the shot, but they need a three. If you're John Carroll, you have the option of fouling right away when they catch it, put them at the foul line, or put all 5 of your defenders on the outside of the three-point line so the shot has to come at least 5 feet farther than normal.
Ohio Northern will get the basketball in front of their bench. Abby Weeks will toss it in. 1.8 seconds left in this one.
You gotta look for Dirksen.
Dirksen. Wisp takes it. And John Carroll will win the OAC Women's Championship and advance the NCAA tournament. As the Blue Streaks celebrate, Shmoo Pryor with the shot with 1.8 seconds left will lift John Carroll into the NCAA tournament. And Ohio Northern loses a tough one here at John Carroll University. There you see the celebration. John Carroll with the three-point win.
So John Carroll goes to the NCAA Division III tournament with the victory here today.
And that will lift John Carroll's record to an impressive 22-6. Ohio Northern, of course, the tournament Cinderellas, will finish at 15-3. And there you see some of the John Carroll crowd, student section as they leave. We'll take a break and we'll be back with our recap right after this.
NCAA Division III, the OAC features outstanding educational programs in a small class setting, while offering competitive athletic opportunities in 23 sports. 10 private colleges and universities form the OAC, the nation's premier small athletic conference. The Ohio Athletic Conference, where a proud history meets the promise of tomorrow.
The 22nd win of the season for John Carroll puts them in the NCAA tournament, gives them the tournament championship, and a great season for the John Carroll Blue Streaks. As right now, as you see the scene here at Tony DiCarlo Varsity Center, where the John Carroll Blue Streaks are celebrating the victory. There we see Carr and Spear. Boy, just a 5'3" outstanding guard, Karen Spear.
Yeah, quite a game this afternoon. Her speed was the difference in the ball game, plus her defense, being able to just get up on the basketball and cause the offensive players a lot of trouble.
Of course, the big shot made by Shmoo Pryor as John Carroll in that last possession with about 28 seconds left. They had the basketball and they get the great shot.
Pryor ended up with 17 points, 6 of 11 from the field, but none more important than the final 3 that she made. 4 of 7 from the three-point line. She had an extraordinary game. She come in the game averaging 6.4 points. So what happens a lot of times is somebody you don't expect steps up and has the game that she had. 17 points compared to 6 point average.
OAC Commissioner Tim Gleason is courtside and announcing presentation of the, I believe, the championship trophy here for John Carroll. Regular season championship trophy also goes to John Carroll, and just a banner season for the Blue Streaks.
They raised their season record up 22-6. Ohio Northern record now becomes 15-13. What a job for Ohio Northern. You know, go on the road for 3 straight games against the number 2 seed Baldwin Wallace. Then they go up against the number 3 seed Marietta, and then come here all on the road and give it all and end up, you know, on the short end of the stick here, 61-58, but that's not easy.
And basically it came down to, as you said earlier, Ron, whoever has the ball, basically last got the shot.
Yep.
High Northern with a second left had another chance to tie it, but that's a tough position with only a second on the clock, or 1.8 seconds.
And one exciting game for the Blue Streaks. Their first OAC championship, their first time they've hosted a championship game, and they have one like this. The atmosphere is just great here. The student section, loud all game long.
Yep, definitely make it lively as you see the OAC tournament and regular season champion John Carroll hoisting the hardware. Great moment for those young ladies, the student section here at John Carroll. So 2018-19 women's basketball season belongs to John Carroll as they take a group shot of the Blue Streaks. Nice view of it right there. So what do you want to take a look at the final numbers here, Ron? I think we can find some statistics to talk about to wrap up.
Yeah, from the three-point line, Ohio Northern 21%. They were 24 of 56 from the floor. John Carroll 21 of 58 from the three-point line. 4 of 19 for Ohio Northern, well below their average. 10 of 24 for John Carroll. From the free throw line, 6 of 9 for the Polar Bears, 9 of 12 for the Blue Streaks. The rebounding battle went to ONU, 39-32. Assist-wise, 13 assists for ONU, 12 for John Carroll. Turnovers, 14 for Ohio Northern, 10 for John Carroll. John Carroll handled the ball very well tonight, or this afternoon. 10 turnovers for them. They averaged 16 turnovers a game, so a very well played game by the Blue Streaks. Took care of the basketball, and most importantly, Schmo Pryor made the shot of her life, a 5'5" senior. She's going to remember that for a long time.
And she led John Carroll with 17 points after that made free throw. Ohio Northern led by Emily Mesher with 16, Jenna Dirksen 13, Abby Weeks with 12. For John Carroll, Nicole Heffington had 12, Karen Spear 9, and Danny Carlson had 9. Great afternoon for John Carroll as they're the OAC Women's Basketball Tournament champion. They also take the regular season, as you see some of the celebration here at John Carroll as the Blue Streaks are winners. Our final score, once again, John Carroll 61, Ohio Northern 58.